Good day to you all, my wonderful listeners on this channel, Heart of Gold. I welcome you specially as you join me on this edition. I am your friend and your host, Kunmi Opeola. Today, I would like to share with us a thought that I have titled, Never Judge by the Appearance. Do not judge by external appearances. I once read a quote that says, Do not judge by appearances. A rich heart may be under a poor coat. I cannot emphasize this enough. We all live in a society that is quick to judge the success of others based on their appearances. But I cannot think of a more foolish metric to utilize. How do I mean? In a study at a Chinese university, a scientist asked the students to look at selfies and evaluate the personalities of the people pictured in 5 key personality characteristics. The students were all wrong 80% of the time. 80% of the time, they were unable to determine the personality or character of a person based solely on appearance or on appearance. I know it is so easy for us to judge people based on how they look, but judging someone based on what they wear, the kind of car they ride in, or where they live is so wrong. It does not speak the real value of the person most of the time. Someone could be driving a nice car that was rented, living in a nice home that is borrowed, and putting on a nice jewelry or wristwatch that is stolen. They could even have all these wonderful things and still be a wonderful person. What they own does not determine or define who they are, and who they are does not define what they own. It doesn't matter what someone looks or dresses. Who they are is in their value. Do not treat people based on their bank account balance or their net worth or their fame or their status. Treat people as human, as people. When we judge others by what they don't have, we are devaluing ourselves. People has much more to offer than their clothes, cars, or watches. But if we prioritize someone based on these things, it shows our values more than theirs. So briefly, I would like to give us few reasons why we should not judge other people. Unfortunately, people hardly recognize their mistakes and thus opt to point out other people's mistakes. Here are key reasons why we should not rush to point fingers and judge other people. Firstly, everyone is different. We are all different and with different life problems as well. So instead of going around judging others, try to better your own life. Secondly, inadequate information. Before you judge someone, always make sure you have all the facts about this person at hand. More likely, you don't know their whole stories, their struggles. You are not familiar with their worries and problems. Therefore, it is always important to get all your facts right about someone before judging. Instead of judging, try to help them or let them be. Thirdly, Appearances are usually deceiving. Meeting people, especially for the first time, will always end up being judgmental due to their outward appearance. Yes, maybe they they cannot afford luxury lifestyle or expensive clothes, but they may be filled with good heart and do many good deeds that most people could not even think about. Appearances are therefore deceptive, and it is one of the most obvious reasons we should not judge other people. In summary, even though people say that the first impression matters a lot, which I greatly disagree with, judging someone based on the first impression is not fair. We need to give everything and everyone a chance. Always allow someone to express himself or herself. Get to interact with them to know them better before coming to conclusions, judging them without knowing them. With all this that has been said, I hope you will agree with me that it is not the best to judge a book by its cover. And this will help you make informed decisions on how to interact and treat others. Do not judge by appearances. Remember, a rich heart may be under a poor coat. Thank you so much for logging onto this channel today, Heart of Gold. Till I come your way next time, we shall all succeed. If this is your first time logging onto this channel, do us a favor by subscribing, and if you love what you have listened to, give us a thumb up to give us a way of encouraging us. And you can be free to share with your friends and your family. Keep shining, keep winning, and keep moving forward. I remain your host, Kunmi Opeola.